Maria here, and this is my market update for the first quarter of 2021. Here we have sales, active listings, months of inventory, and benchmark price for the months of January, February, and March 2021. So, do you remember how do we get months of inventory? Right, we take active listings and divide into sales, and that's how we get the number of months of inventory. Do you remember 4 to 6 months balanced market, below 4 months the seller's market when the prices are starting to go up, and above 6 buyer's market when the prices are weakening? In sales we did 2,389 in January, 3,727 in February, and 5,703 in March. Quite an escalation here happening. Normally, March is going to be better than February and January, but the amount we are going here is incredible. Active listings doesn't mean a lot to me, but the months of inventory will show me everything. So we had 3.5 months of inventory in January, which is very strong seller's market. Then we went to 2.2 months of inventory in February, which is even stronger seller's market. And look, in March, we had 1.6 months of inventory, which is really crazy seller's market. That is why the prices are skyrocketing in the month of March. What about benchmark price? Just over a million in January, in February went up to 1,000,000.8, and now we are 1,123,000, which means we've gone over 1.1 million in terms of your benchmark price, the highest we have in Canada. Now let's compare the first quarter of 2020 to the first quarter of 2021 in terms of sales and pricing. So we had in 2020 6,245 sales, and keep in mind that the sales are slowed down in March 2020 because of COVID. But in 2021 we did 11,819 for the first quarter of this year. And doesn't matter how the COVID affected in 2020, but this is a crazy big number, increase over 89%. Let's have a look into the benchmark price. So in 2020 we had a little bit above the million, and 2021 1,000,000.1 almost. So the prices are up by 6.6%. That is interesting. Let's look into different property types, detached, townhouses, and condos, and compare the first quarter of 2020 to the first quarter of 2021. Detached in the first quarter up by 99%, townhouses up by 84%, and apartments are up by 85%. These are the number of sales that took place in the first quarter for the last 3 years. In 2019, we did 4,314 sales, and remember, no COVID back there. We did 6,245 in 2020, started out very strong and then slowed down in the middle of March because of COVID, and we did 11,819 in the first quarter this year. Huge number. What about the prices? Let's look 6 years back, and you will see that this year we've knocked the best price we've ever had with 1.1 million of the benchmark price. So the next best year was in 2018 with $1,070,000, and we started 6 years ago with almost $800,000. These are huge numbers, everyone. Now, I would like to talk about what do I see happening and what do I hope will happen in the marketplace. Many people right now are talking about real estate bubble, and they are waiting that it is going to burst and the price is going to bump. But I am not personally convinced in this yet, because yes, we did have very crazy last 3 months this year, and the last 3 months of 2020 was very busy as well. And what do I hope will start happening is that the market will slow down a little bit. So all of a sudden we will start dealing not with 12 or 22 offers, but maybe with 1 or 3 offers. And that's how the market will slow down, and that's when the prices will stop rising in this pace. because you will agree that it is not sustainable for prices to go up that fast. So I do believe that the market will slow down a little bit in the next few months, and that would be great for the buyers, the sellers, and the industry as a whole, because those crazy prices are not sustainable and something bad eventually will happen. Also, many people talking about immigration, and they think this is the issue of high prices in Vancouver. But think about this. How many people have we had for the last 12 months immigrated to Vancouver? Hardly any because of the COVID. But the prices are still going up. The issue is not immigration. The issue is supply and demand. There is not a lot of supply in Vancouver, and that is why demand is so high. Hopefully, the market will slow down a bit, but it will still be a very good and strong seller's market because prices for mortgage rates are so low. At the end of the day, no matter what happens, remember, life is a beautiful thing. Make it count.